I don't know exactly how loud I'm going to be, so...
We're starting. Hello, all the experiments. I am Pervision, and I am here today to do another stream for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And with me I have, of course, a couple of my co-hosts. We have, of course, my Digimon Terriermon.
Hello everyone, I'm Terriermon!
We have, of course, Brier with her Digimon, Nicole.
Hi everyone. Yes. Greetings, new users.
Yes. Now we need to continue on with this series. And little Terriermon is going to finally be Digivolving this time. First Digimon's evolution of the stream, Terriermon becomes Togemon.
Oh boy, I'm excited!
Yes.
Oh, I am going to make this small, tiny body structure of mine.
Or every night you'll be changing soon enough. Anyways, the typing Gargomon is a vaccine attribute electric, and he is of the champion class.
Interesting.
Now for old Dumpling here. Dumpling.
Hey.
Would you like to choose?
I cannot.
Oh, hold on a second.
I was about to say the screen share's not up. Thank you.
Now then. Would you like to choose for good old Dumpling? We have this Agumon, Gyomon, Toy Agumon, a dragon, a thing with a horn, and this.
I'm kind of curious what the first one is. The first mystery.
Are you curious about the first one? You curious about
The first question mark. Yeah.
Oh, this one?
The first question mark.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
I'm just over here drinking a cherry Coke Zero. Oh my! Why is it so cute?
It is a dragon.
Hey, dragon.
Seedramon would like to evolve as well, so he's going to become Wamon.
Well, Mom.
How many Digimon want to evolve?
I don't know.
It looks like we are going to have someone actually come in who I didn't even know was online. But anyways.
Oh no.
Who could that be?
Let's see.
Where the heck did I do with it? Never mind, I found where the cat. I thought for a second I lost the cap to my cherry Coke.
Anyways, Wildmon is of the type vaccine. Attribute is water. Means its ultimate class. Giant whale Digimon.
And I'm surprised that it hasn't tried eating me. Because I can't see what the flip.
It can actually see. It has eyes. It's very
Where's the eyes? Like,
very similar to those creatures called the Xenomorphs. Its eyes might be under its hood.
What? are xenomorphs?
Hmm?
What are those things?
Extraterrestrial aliens.
Yeah,
I remember.
that word is in my vocabulary.
Well, they're unknown creatures to this plane of existence. They're kind of similar to. They have an exoskeleton, and in the game, they do have a tendency to try and kill the main protagonist. And they
What
can stab
is
you because I'm a chance to do.
protagonist?
Unfortunately, it would seem that we don't have enough room, so one of them must be Digimon. So, we'll be turning Charonmon back to Darugamon.
I see. Okay, I have an Hatramon of an idea.
Lady
Let's
Digimon.
undigi-evolve Lady. Yeah, just undigi-evolve Lady Digimon and just like kill Dad slightly. Kill him slightly.
I don't think your dad would mind for Lady Digimon. I mean, the Digimon. Apparently his are always in their cat form anyway, so. Let's see. Starmon, you shall also be the Digimon. And to Toy Agumon. And Toy Agumon will become Kuromon.
Yeah. Well, I guess in a sense, if I did randomly yell for some reason, and then I volunteer as tribute, kill me instead, I feel like that's not gonna end well.
And it looks like our other co-worker has come in. Hello, Dream Sonic.
Is this mic working?
They're not. Give Sonic a minute.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm
Maybe
not
he's
talking.
going to
I'm just looking out the window.
And
Alright.
anyways, we're gonna have now we have Lopmon, which also looks like a chocolate version of Terriermon.
That's racist.
Wait.
And
Wait, did you say chocolate?
it does look like a chocolate rabbit.
Hey,
Can I
brother!
eat the rabbit?
Ow.
Why? You said chocolate.
Ow.
It looks like chocolate. What can I say? It looks like strawberry dipped with chocolate. Like them
Oh,
chocolate.
chocolate for you.
I mean, it would only be wise for someone like Nicole to devour her data, but we are not doing that at the moment. No data
Oh,
devour.
chocolate. Except for the Hershey's.
Sonic.
Greetings, Dream Sonic. Did you finally put on that lab coat I got that it's hanging on the wall? Or are you still deciding to run around butt naked?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
The lab coat that I assigned to you.
I don't need one, thank you.
What is this about
Even.
Dream Sonic being butt naked though?
Technically, though, if you're thinking about human standards, he is technically butt naked.
What? What
I
does
have fur
that
and-
mean?
I have fur and quills, so I'm fine.
Okay, what does that mean?
It
Don't worry about
means
it.
do not worry about a young Terriermon. It is too much for your brain to handle at the moment.
I'd rather stick to the Digiverse, thank you very much.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just going to pick up this tiny Terriermon because he reminds me of a little baby.
Hey!
What? I can't help when I see something small. I can't help but treat you like a little baby. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been in Shibuya Scramble Crossing? So that's where we're going.
Well, I mean, Teriyama, as much as you don't want to admit it, you are of size to be considered a little baby, or at least a toddler.
Can you not call me a baby?
Why does nobody pay attention to me? Actually, technically, Terrion is in the rookie stage, so he would be either the teen or young adult Digimon. They never noticed me.
Oh, then again, I tried to.
But woe to be who find the entrance there.
Oh, she's Data.
For if you make it, you only meet despair. Ki ha 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 ha.
Hey.
Okay then.
I should see if there's a new case to investigate. So Nicole,
Oh.
another case on the board.
Interesting. I see this is going to be quite fun. And there goes user Brier trying to cover up Terriermon like he's a little baby in a blanket. What? We've done this to Mobians before and they're shorter than me. I pick them up and put in a blanket even though they don't really care for them.
So you're the president of the Nicole Research Club, correct? Yes, and my name is Mei Kokusho. Alright, what have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether it's true or not. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's not something we get around here every day. Yes. Did you want to say something, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep thinking for a second this one looks like a Dora the Explorer for some reason.
Anyways,
Who the heck is Dora the Explorer?
Anyways, what legends do you have in mind?
She's a preschool cartoon character.
Well, it's called Shibuya Hirosaka, and it goes like this. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in a separate direction. You split 5 different people up, one on each road alongside those hills. Then you have them all head towards the Scramble intersection as they sing the Hirosaka song. If anyone makes it to the center of the scrambled intersection at the same time, right as they finish singing, what? Do their wishes come true or something? No, a dead person is brought back to life. Did you want to say something?
For some reason, when that brought up, I was like, wait a minute. That for some reason reminded me of the whole idea with the Chaos Emeralds. Like when you say like a prayer or something with the Chaos Emeralds. And then the person comes back to life with them. At least Sonic came back to life
Are
with
you
them.
talking about when the leaves kiss Sonic?
Yes.
Wait, question. What are Chaos Emeralds? And who is Elise?
Well, first off, real quickly, Elise is a princess from Soliana. A sovereign island, basically.
Someone Sonic is familiar with.
What is a Soliana?
It
It's
is a place.
I literally said from a place called Soliana.
Like the cities in the digital world.
I'm sorry,
other
it's
various
just...
villages.
I'm sorry, it's just... My brain is so scrambled from all this dimensional stuff.
It's fine.
I think you need to try moment time and not to think about it.
Yeah.
As for the emeralds, though, let's just say 7 colorful gems that can do both good and evil, depending on who has their hands on it.
You mean the 7 gems?
Yeah.
Why are y'all staring at me? Is it surprising that I hold the Chaos Emeralds?
No.
I don't know who you got
Just
those
that
from.
data.
So.
These
I
are the
thought ours
ones.
was in that stomach.
These are the ones from the domain that I took over. I always carry them with me.
No.
Well, don't
Oh.
try to go super with them because they kind of just leave once you turn it off.
They don't actually leave me. I made some
Hmm.
modifications to them. Now they stay with me, even if I power them off.
That seems a bit forceful, but okay.
Hmm. Huh. Can't say I've heard that one before. Reminds me of some old Shinto stories. I can see what makes the legend so appealing, though. You have to make it to the center through that constant crowd all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mean feat. Indeed, we've tried at the club several times, but we always either bump into people or get held up by a traffic light. But we've heard rumors about your organization, so I thought I'd see if you could help us somehow. Rumors? Like what? Oh, like how there's a detective agency in Nakano dealing in the occult that has supernatural ties to another world. And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to that other world that shows up. Stuff like that. Jeez, I know we work in the shadows here and all, but to think we're so infamous as to be having people make a urban legends about us. Wow. And there she goes, actually spoiling something that nobody in here is going to actually pick up until later on when she actually reveals what she's talking about.
Okay.
No, Dream Sonic,
Hmm.
here's a question for you. Could you guess what she's talking about when she says us?
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Is there a secret location that opens up at that time frame?
Hmm. Now that's the question of the century. We'll have to find out. But here's homework for everyone here. Try to guess who she means by us.
I don't like homework!
Hmm.
Just
Homework's lame!
Maybe like the group factor?
don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we can prove that legend is true, it'd be a real boon for my club. What do you think? I know your main job here is hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you do it for us? Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts and where do people even come up with this stuff? Now, you've really got me curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it either. Haha, silly me. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us elsewhere here in the building? Oh, thank you so much. I have other members coming too, so I'll just wait outside for them.
Hmm.
Looks like we've
Interesting.
got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. What are you going to do? I'm going to start preparing for our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment. why don't you go talk with the other club members and learn more about the legend?
Interesting. If that's the case, if people try making urban legends about these guys, what urban legends do you think they make up about us?
Hopefully something related to food, because I'm starting to get a little hungry.
Oh, great. User Brier, is there a reason why you're human again? Just wanted to try it again. None of you got ideas. None of you got ideas.
Brier, would you
What?
like to read here?
Sure. Is there like any voice I should get for or just...
No, just read.
Okay. Have you ever heard the lyrics to the Hirahisaki song? It goes like this. To hear of it, it occurs. See it even worse. The depths of Shibuya is where we all must cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. Where you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world. But woe to thee who finds the entrance. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. You ever seen that while heading towards the center of the Shibuya Scramble intersection for the Legend of Shibuya Osaka to work? I see. Greetings, Xenofangs. How are you?
Welcome to the stream.
I understand that you're trying to get your mascara on fleek, but can you not spoil some of the game?
Huh?
Wait. Is the digital world under our feet or something?
The digital world isn't under our feet.
I mean, like, just as an idea, like, it has to go somewhere, right? Like, when it's starting to merge with our world.
The digital
When the digital world starts trying to merge here.
The digital world is a separate universe, multiverse, megaverse, entirely. It is an infinite realm that is separate from the normal human world, and so it is separate from Mobius and Earth.
I see. Also, Xenofangs is asking who you are, Uncle.
I am Pervision. I am a friend of Exetior, as it were.
Yeah. And then he's also part-time uncle and also sometimes tutors us on our homework.
And I am also the one who is foreseeing one of Amelia's experimentations at the moment.
I'm sorry, who?
You can say that she's related to Dream Sonic here.
Basically.
Related?
More like his girlfriend / future wife.
Yeah.
And all this stuff about love is starting to make my brain hurt.
Mm.
Funny enough, because
Yeah.
because romance between Digimon and humans is definitely going to be talked about here.
Yeah. Just.
Wait, what?
There are 5 specific skills you have to use for Shibuya Hirasaka, Dongen Zanka, Bun Kamura Dori, Koen Dori, Miya Masu Zaka, and Meiji Dori. If you look at them on a map, they even form a pentagon. Wait, what do you mean you don't see that? They don't.
Pentagon or pentagram?
Yeah, that's a pentagram.
Pentagram.
Also, Sonic, I'm sorry about this,
Huh?
but I can't help it. I'm just going to pick you because you look so small, so I keep thinking you're a baby. I'm sorry.
Best not want to.
Mm.
What is it with you and picking up everyone you think is small?
Name because I'm 5'6", and every other Mobian's like on average is like 3'3".
Not all Mobians are my height.
Well, I mean like hedgehog standards. Like when it comes to hedgehogs, like the tallest I've seen is like 3'3".
There's actually, I've seen taller hedgehogs.
Yeah, same here. Not a lot of hedgehogs are my height.
Yeah, Jules, Sonic's father in another universe, is actually over 4 or 5 feet.
Mm.
Kinda sucks to be me. I'm the shortest one here.
Until you Digivolve, that is.
Yeah, so
They're
for the
so
time being, I
excited
get to
about.
interact with.
Besides, even then, height doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the heart.
From what I heard, the only thing that matters are size of certain things.
Don't even
Are
start
you?
there.
Things?
I
It's more like a different conversation.
I
Yeah, I don't
don't
get it.
understand.
Trust me, it's best not to understand it right now.
The size of a club sandwich is the idea. The foot long is always.
Do not use
preferable.
analogies right now, you one-eyed Cyclops.
I'm actually talking about food because I'm hungry.
Sure you are.
Shipua.
But
This typical high school girl literally looks like she's just a depressed emo girl
But if you
under a simulator.
It reminds me of like the possessed girl from like the Pokemon games.
It reminds me of one of my experimental ladies, actually. Alright, I got everything all set up. Get all of the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. I'll be giving command from here. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help her. Mercy. Hirasaka is one of the 5 people. Can everyone hear me? We're now going to commence verifying the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka. I've hacked into the cameras at the Scramble intersection I'll be watching you all from and then giving you command. Wait, and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything now. Let's get started. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. Now it's going to be your turn. Brier, read this.
Okay. The depths of Shibuya, it's where we all must cross.
Now Terriermon, you read this.
You're doing great! Keep up that pace! Lily, I need you to speed up a little more.
Sonic,
hell's
you
that?
read this.
Really?
Say,
Alright. Okay. When you feel low, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Okay, that's
That
gonna be routine.
doesn't make sense.
good, good. You're all about reach the scramble crossing. The traffic lights should cooperate too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged it to work in our favor too, so just go ahead and cross. Nicole, your turn, read.
Alright then. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world. Woe to thee who finds entrance there.
For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair.
That still doesn't make sense.
Well, how'd it go? We did it. We all made it here at the same time. Yeah, I guess we did, huh? Yep, without a doubt. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? You're right. There aren't any cars around either. Looks like we've lost contact too. Wait. What's that?
It's your mom.
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I heard that joke on the internet and I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, under the right context, though.
Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they actually did notice me.
Are we supposed to chase her? Or...
You read this one, Nicole.
I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore.
Hmm.
You think it's another Digimon, or is it just...
So, let's see. Well, who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya in the other world. She vanished. Ah, eek. What's going on? What's going on here? Where did you come from? Yeah, ha, 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 ha. What am I seeing? Hey, what's going on? Come in. Nicole. That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have. Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. What was all that? And now everything's going back to normal. What's happening here? Well, that sure was something. We owe Detective Matayoshi a lot for helping out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently, that driver didn't see any of you until right before you all were nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw here? It is. That's her. Yeah, definitely. She's the one for sure. I see. Well, that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the Scrambled Crossing intersection. So, we have a Spirited Away case. After she died, her soul remained within that spot. Interesting. She died in an accident, for real. Yep, she was even hit by a truck. But that doesn't make any sense. We saw her with our own eyes, right in front of us. She came back to
Maybe
us.
she wanted them to join her.
Huh? Don't you remember that's how the legend of Shibuya Hirosake goes? So what T5 saw back there was the dead brought back to life then. I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the scrambled intersection. So souls definitely congregate there. Interesting. Rivers are a common border in myth and religions, and between this world and the next. There's the Sanzu River in Japan, the river Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There are a lot of names you can call it, but the end result remains the same. Anyway, this case is closed. We set out to prove Shibuya Hirosake is real, and we did. Really? You're just going to leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters. We're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths. No more, no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home. Don't get into any accidents for real now.
Yeah, unless you want to join that ghost girl.
Well, that case is over and done with for now. Although I know you didn't get a chance to really use your powers. But I figured if you had used them in front of those kids, that would have just spawned another urban legend.
What?
If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. And if everyone dies, that'll make me happy.
How depressed do you have to be in order to gain your happiness?
Wandering spirit curse. How mundane. Great to see you pull through with that case. Keep up the good work going forward. What is our next case? I don't log into
I'm just
him.
hoping it's nothing too hard.
Now then, we're going to Eden's entrance. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply.
It's like that ghost girl isn't done with us.
Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal though. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they are inviting yet more strange, unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really.
So if that ghost girl ain't done with us, I guess.
The dead are never done with us during the first round. Now then, our next case. He keeps transmitting without me doing anything. Please find the cause.
Technically, though, don't we already live with that dad in a sense?
Hey, nice to see you again, Naka. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really. There are some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand you made the right choice coming to us. Alright, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. Wait, login on Digiline. Alright, let's see what you got. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that, too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend, too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? Did you want to say something, dear?
And I'm just saying, why are you drawing up for a boy? Why?
Huh? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on me? LOL. No way. Hey, she has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He's such an ass. He has a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him.
I do not understand these words.
It would seem like someone has been consumed by a deadly sin.
I've been consumed by the fact that I still want food.
Here you go. Eat the chili dog.
Are you sure this is beneficial for Digimon help?
Digimon can eat practically anything. Now eat.
Besides, a chili dog is very tasty.
Technically,
Hey, I could try it.
What were you about to say, my dear?
I was just going to say, technically, though, isn't there not really healthcare for Digimon?
You need to fill your stomach up with something at the moment. I mean, I got the goods. I'd give him a peek anytime. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. And the thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? So some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infected with. No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take it that this is where that supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts. So she isn't the culprit of the one who wrote that stuff. Interesting. So maybe she's not consumed by a second deadly sin. I wasn't the one who wrote those posts and puts them online, but they are how I feel. Wait, what?
Maybe the ghost mode did it?
What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about but don't express out loud. She's interesting. Maybe I should take a look into her head. Somebody's wrestling.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija board.
Ouija boards.
Ouija board. And whatnot, right? Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. I didn't know that word. Interesting. Then again, I don't know much of human customs. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay then, what? Also, what were you about to say, my dear?
Oh. I was going to say, technically, though, from what I've heard, the science behind Ouija boards is that you're not really contacting with the dead, it's just that your fingers are like incoherently moving. You end up accidentally moving it yourself. It's not because of spirit.
I would believe so. In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Inoue who posted these sorts of things can come from having multiple cells. Who posted it. That word is curious. In no way, I mean the man who came up with mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work at the Club B. Hold on, are you saying I have a split personality? The the politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. I guess it makes sense if I'm writing those posts at night without realizing it. That would explain it, but maybe it really is that. I'm honestly a bit worried that it might be deep down. But no, that's not it. This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me.
Oh.
This was just now
I knew it.
posted onto your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digimon. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Manaka's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever.
I'm scared.
Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind those posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enrio Inoue's work again, what we've got is a case of a fake wonder or someone trying to make this look more mythical than it really is, mystical. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Are you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha, then. The way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacking into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden. Well, not literally, at least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak, and so memory data hacks theoretically doable. Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the equation. Huh? Don't sweat it for now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright, but what do you actually plan on doing? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be our little maiden's deep, dark secrets. Looks like Monica's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Monica lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them, but that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he could learn their scent. Yep, turns out those messages have traces of a Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose. But of course, that's why I brought you on board. Things like a bloodhound. This is so cool working with a real-life detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. What's a boy wonder? Ah, wait. I think it has something to do with that Batman.
What?
Batman. And you don't know who the boy wonder is, really.
Oh, I don't.
Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and posted the message on my Digiline, but am I really going to be okay with doing that? You're curious what what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet them. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Monica's claims, preferably by checking her memory directly. Hacking memory data takes some work though, even to just take a look inside it. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be as tight as can be. It'd take real effort to break in. The hacker behind Monica's message would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him. He's close by. Good. It's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. So, is everybody ready?
Oh yeah.
Alright, huh? They're right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yes, we got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. For real? How'd you find me? I knew it, the culprit's a little kid. Don't call me a little kid, that's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap, how'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what's happened, huh? Hey, my little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks, the culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. We're cyber sleuths, it comes with the job, but enough of that, we've got questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Wow, you're so hot. You would think that he would be too young to understand what that word could be used for.
Yeah, tell me, you're capable.
What did you say, Nicole?
Yeah, some young minds are capable of understanding it.
Yeah, whatever, just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated? I'm what you'd call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all of that user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. That is actually well and true. After all, it was children who came to the digital world first. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough, I started working in corporate R&D. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run the service, I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. Did you wish to say something, my child?
No, okay.
It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator, but that's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumed nightmares? Yep, you got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could... Alright, I'm onto what you did now. You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way, nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright, you controlled it yourself, making it hand it back, like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it all out. Yep, you got me. That's amazing though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used that same trick to draw out Monica's mental data then. Yep, I copied it, but I only did that with her short-term memory. The stuff you'd find around a person's hippocampus inside a real brain.
Hippocampus.
Even something as advanced as Baku can break into a person's memory within active mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over what I copied to your partner given the apparent interest in Spark. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world if you catch my drift. You know, I was thinking the same thing, genius or not, even I can't purposefully go out and architect life itself. The thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it'll end up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Could I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest I'll leave up to you. Wow, this little kid, he's a culprit. I'd have never guessed it would be someone so young. What? Well, you see. Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some compensation money, so just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered, we've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend. Right? So, why did you do all of that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. A case of childish crush, bullying, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it, alright? I apologize. Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. Baku. We're going to resume our hunt now. Only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Monica, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My system will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so you better be prepared for anything before we go. Kids, they are so smart. Almost like Tails, except for arrogant.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
Now it's time for this Terriermon, Blazing Ice. Lopmon is powerful.
Yeah.
And we have an Emerald.
I'm sorry for getting tired. I'm just starting to get a little sleepy.
Worry not, dear. We're almost finished.
No good.
Okay.
Okay, not gonna lie. It looks scary.
You think that's scary?
I mean, the worst I've seen is a chocolate version of myself.
I see.
Okay.
He means the Lopmon.
I know that, it's just... Really?
That's what we went with. I wanted to explain it like that for the children. Oh, it was supposed to be Beelzemon. I apologize.
What else did you want me to say? Did you want me to say that sheep are scary? No, they're actually fluffy.
Who would ever say sheep are scary?
One who's afraid of them?
Yeah, like I'll ever see that happen.
Well, it all depends on which sheep you're talking
I mean, the day that I know someone that's actually afraid of a sheep, I'm just not gonna believe it.
Well, there is a goat that exists that everybody should be terrified of.
Which goat?
The omnipotent mother of 1,000 young.
There's also such a thing as hungry Lomu.
Okay then.
There are many dark corners in the multiverse.
Yeah, if you say so.
And here's what the Digimon we were looking for. There it is. Our one and only Baku.
Okay then.
From the look of it, that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. Clockmon. It's no use trying to reason here. The programs erase whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. Omegas remembers Clockmon. There's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. By the way, Dream Sonic, how is Nyaromon?
No, she's been doing fine.
Good. Now then, Fifth Cross.
Master Pervision.
Yes.
Remind me again why you almost never take me along with you to any kind of fun thing that you go to?
I don't leave anywhere. I stay at my lab. But if you want to go somewhere, all you have to do is ask.
Okay.
Fortunately nowadays I'm going to have to actually go places due to the fact that Amelia drags me places now that she has a hold of me.
Oh?
What?
I would like to meet this Amelia that you speak of.
And you shall be able to. After all, I have to see the fruits of my experiments soon.
Alright.
Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now, and we've exercised your account of that little hacker that haunted it. This case is closed. We'll be holding onto the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? Anyway, it was no reason at all. Except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you. Monica. Ah, yes. That makes sense. It's kind of like what Amelia. It's kind of like what Amelia did with me.
Yeah.
Effort. I would say that she did the same to you, Dream Sonic, or was it different?
Depends on what you're talking about.
Did she pick on you because she liked you?
She didn't pick on me, it's more I have fun with her.
Interesting. Is that what you plan to do with Nyaromon too, so? The data I can collect from that shall be interesting.
Let's just move on with the game.
At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. Is that what this is about? I think I get it now. Interesting.
Yeah.
At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Well, that was so fun. Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyways, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano's Broadway's internet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocol for the internet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck to the vacuum tube computer like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule where he was frozen a slave all that time. Besides open enough doors and you're bound to, do you? You really need a reason for it. Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy it. And there we have it. We are finally done. We're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? Well, that will have to be for another time, because I do believe there is now time that I get to my original experiment at the moment, and for everybody to go about their business. So, thank you for all joining me and Nicole on this digital journey. We hope to see all of you next time. So until then, children of the EXE world, stay tuned.
Catch you later.